Let us address the big elephant in the room that nobody seems to talk about now, but which may happen going by the political indications and permutations. It is the possibility that President Muhammadu Buhari, a Muslim, may be succeeded by another Muslim, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody is talking about it right now, but it's going to be an issue later. Because under Nigeria's federal character principle, it is assumed that after a northern Muslim had been in power for 8 years, that he be succeeded by a southern Christian. I can bet you that after watching this video, a lot of southern Christians are going to comment below that it doesn't matter, that what the country is looking for is somebody who can fix it. Christians have always been liberal set of people. Whether it has served them right or wrongly, I can't tell. But what I know is that liberalism is the reason why Turkey, that used to be a Christian majority country, is now a Muslim majority country. It was the same liberalism that made Lebanon, that used to be Christian majority country, and is now a Muslim majority country. The list goes on and on. But let us restrict ourselves to the issue at stake based on the principle of federal character. Is it right for 8 years of a Muslim president to be succeeded by another Muslim from the South? Many Christians from the South are likely to say, as I earlier said, that it doesn't matter. What is important is who will fix the country. If Tinubu can fix it, fine and good. His religion is immaterial. But this attitude would not be the same if the roles are reversed. If after 8 years of a Christian president, and there's a likelihood that a northern Christian is about to succeed him, there will be resistance in northern Nigeria. They will resist it. They will resist it so loudly that they will make sure that it doesn't happen. And it will never happen, because northern Muslims are very sensitive to their religion. They are very protective of their religion. People think that that kind of attitude is not what modern world wants. But I can tell you that the northern position has served northern interests very well. And as I talk to you now, already there's a raging debate in the north. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to pick the presidential ticket of the APC, who will be his running mates? Ordinarily, based on principle of federal character and common sense, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a Muslim, emerges the presidential candidate of the APC, common sense and federal character dictates that his running mate should be and must be a Northern Christian. That is what common sense dictates. That is what common sense shows. That is the right way to go in a multi-religious country like Nigeria, or a country in which is divided into two equal parts, so to say, between Muslims and Christians. But I can tell you for free that there's already a pushback in northern Nigeria that Tinubu's presidency cannot fly unless he chose a Muslim running mate. What they are going to do next, if Tinubu picks the ticket on the 30th or 31st of May this year, that's in a few weeks' time, the next campaign you are going to see run is that Muslim ticket is good for Nigeria. It is good for national unity. It shows that Nigerians don't care the religion of people, that all they wanted is somebody who can deliver the job. This narrative will be echoed by many Christian supporters of Tinubu. This narrative will be supported by the northern Muslims who are pushing for Tinubu. But if this issue is reversed, and you are likely to have a Christian candidate, the northern Muslims will not accept it. In fact, it will be to them unthinkable. But Christians will be comfortable with a Muslim ticket, because I know the mentality of Christians. They are so nonchalant towards their religion, and that is why the religion is being treated the way it's being treated. So let us look at this issue. Is it right that after 8 years of President Muhammadu Buhari, a Muslim, he is succeeded by another Muslim, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What does this message send? What does it portend for the future? An American astronomer called Edgar Mitchell, he was the sixth man to walk on the moon. He's a real researcher in issues that has to do with consciousness, unconsciousness, issues of thinking, issues of psychology and psychic. He was asked once, can men predict the future? He said, this is the way they put the question to him. He said, can man see the future? Edgar Mitchell said, yes, man can see the future, because the future is the activities of man that is taking place today. Because if you understand the activities of man taking place today, you can predict the future. So what is ongoing now is that there is a push for a Muslim ticket under Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the candidate of the APC. Now, let me shock you. They are likely to push it. It's likely to work because even the Christian Association of Nigeria that had earlier said that a Christian should succeed Buhari, they are now very quiet. Of course, maybe they are waiting to see the outcome of the primaries. But when they're supposed to be speaking, they're supposed to be speaking before the primaries, not after the primaries when the deed had been done. They are quiet because what is going to happen is this. Tinubu will push for a Muslim vice president because that is the condition the northern oligarchy had given him. Those who are pushing for him are insisting that he must pick a northern Muslim as his running mate. You can take this information to the bank because you will see it unfold if Tinubu emerges the presidential candidate of the APC. Yes. But what I'm saying is this. If the reverse is the case, will it be acceptable? And also ask yourself, oftentimes when they talk about Muslim tickets, they make reference to Chief MKO Abiola's Muslim ticket in 1993 when he was paid by another Muslim, King Ibe. It was Nigeria's first Muslim ticket, which they also won, if not that the election was annulled. Why did they win? Because of the same attitude of Christians towards their religion, and because of Christians' so-called embracement of secularism in Nigeria and elsewhere. Ask yourself, why is it that you never heard about Christian presidential candidate? You never hear it. You will never. Go and write it down. If you have ever heard it, please hit on the comment box there. Tell me where you have ever had a situation of Christian presidential candidate being a possibility in Nigeria and being carried out the way Abiola carried out the Muslim ticket. And let me also remind people that Tinubu is not new to this idea of Muslim presidential ticket. As a matter of fact, after the presidential primaries of the APC before the 2015 election, when Buhari emerged the presidential candidate, and Buhari was searching for a vice presidential candidate, Tinubu insisted that he is going to be the running mate of Buhari without being sensitive to the fact that Buhari is a Muslim and himself a Muslim. He was ready to push the Muslim ticket. In fact, that particular issue was the reason why he was at daggers drawn with former governor of Kwara State and former Senate President Bukola Saraki. Because at that time, Bukola Saraki had defected from the PDP to the APC. Bukola Saraki and others, even the president himself acknowledged it. I mean, President Muhammadu Buhari at the time, candidate Muhammadu Buhari, that look, Muslim ticket cannot fly because already Buhari at that time was being perceived negatively by some people as a religious, insensitive person that is going to favor only his religious sect and all that. So Buhari didn't want to carry that kind of baggage and go to the election. So Buhari insisted that it will not fly. The Muslim ticket will not fly. You can't go with Tinubu for a Muslim ticket. But Tinubu pushed it seriously to the level that Tinubu was no longer in talking terms with Bukola Saraki, with so many others, including Femi Fani-Kayode and all others who provided common sense to tell him, look, this cannot work in a multi-religious society like Nigeria. But the man didn't want to listen. He wanted to push his agenda. He said it doesn't matter. Because he understood, to the credit of Bola Tinubu, he understood the mentality of Christians, that they wouldn't give a damn, because their religion don't really mean much to them. So they wouldn't mind if it's a Muslim ticket. Because already Bola Tinubu had read the mood of the country. It appears everything was against Jonathan. So even Muslim ticket could fly. He pushed it to the best of his ability. It was just that Buhari himself resisted him. And now, when he saw that he could no longer get the vice presidential ticket because of the issue that had to do with Muslim ticket, Professor Yemi Osibanjo now became a compromise candidate that Buhari accepted. One, he's a Christian. Two, he's a pastor. So now he removes the cloud of suspicion of the Buhari presidency if he emerges, and eventually they won. So Tinubu is not new to pushing for Muslim ticket, and I can assure you that Tinubu has put machinery in place now that it appears obvious to him that the northern Muslims will not accept his candidacy unless he picked a northern Muslim as his running mate. If he attempts to pick a Christian northern, they told him he will not win. And he's aware of this. And he's ready to fly with it. Forget about Babashi Lawal, the disgraced former secretary to the federal government, who is running around pushing for Tinubu's candidacy, thinking that he's going to be a running mate to Buhari. He's just wasting his time. Like running mate to Tinubu, he's just wasting his time. Because the northern establishment, those who are pushing for Tinubu presidency in the north, have already concluded that the only way Tinubu can emerge and they will support him as the president of the country is if he picks a northern running mate, preferably from the northeast or from the northwest. They are not ready for anything less. That is the issue. But what I'm saying is, if the roles are to be reversed, will anybody be thinking about a Christian presidential candidate in Nigeria? I can tell you that it's not possible. Nobody dare come up with such kind of idea. So I help my Muslim friends and brothers, their tenacity of their faith, their love for their religion, and to make sure that their religion is not diminished in any way because of the presidency of Nigeria. But it's also important for those who are not Muslims to also ask themselves, is it the right thing to do? To disregard the sensitivity of religion, to disregard the principle of federal character in transiting from one administration to another in a country where we are trying to build an inclusive society. Hit the subscription button, please, so that when next we come up with any video, you will be among the first to know. God bless you.